Jimmy, how are the conditions out there?
It's great football weather.
Fine.
That's it.
How do you guys settle in after that first drive?
In the first 15, that's when the offense like to throw everything, all the plays that they practice at you. And after that drive, I feel like defense we did a great job of communication and playing together. Yes, Hightower definitely, and Coach Harper definitely pointed it out and told me I had a good chance of getting it.
How do you think that changed just the momentum of the game? It seems like you guys are pretty fired up in the halftime, even though things didn't go well. Big 15 first.
Well, it changed the momentum because I ended up giving up a play. That cloud, Aaron Rodgers, buying time, plaster, will come up late, and I'm trying to get sticky with the dig and hit me over the top and came back, made a play, helped the team. And I also have to shout out to Dante Johnson and Jordan Willis. Jordan Willis also had the block punt, but it was great penetration on the field goal block to help me block the punt. Block the field goal.
You talk about Dante Johnson just because the first drive it seemed like we heard his name a lot, but after that, we never heard him.
Oh man, he just had to calm down, just like the whole defense. It was a lot of us giving out plays. I think I missed a tackle. Devontae Adams ended up cutting back, and Z's made a great play. But it's just like I said, first 15, that's when offense like to throw a lot of stuff at you, and we just got to calm down. And I feel like it's a team sport. And feel like we did a great job. Fred, being a team leader, defensive leader, he's a team leader too, calmed everybody down and tell them, all right, that's the best thing, that's the best drive they're going to have for this whole game. And I feel like it was.
Norman in the coverage there came in cold and Rodgers went right after him. How difficult was that play from Norman, considering that he was on the sideline right?
Phenomenal play by Josh Norman to come off the bench and make a play like that against Aaron Rodgers, and that was a great throw. He was trying to throw back shoulder, I want to say, and him and Devontae Adams, it's just like Scottie Pippen and Jordan. They make that throw all the time, but not today.
What stands out to you about the way Arik Armstead elevated his game over the last month?
Sorry, can you say that again?
What stood out to you about the way Arik Armstead has elevated his game over the last month?
I feel like he always elevated his game. It's just you can't really tell because everybody's looking for the sacks when you're thinking about D linemen. But like he's one of the reasons why teams can't run the ball on us. He's big. You can't move him. He's an ultimate run stopper.
Why do you think they were so effective at shutting the Packers down in the second half? Like Rodgers has been successful against every coverage he's seen this year, but they clearly were out of their rhythm.
Miko called some great calls, and we was disguising pretty well, and we confused him.
It seems like you guys are teams that are never out of the game no matter what the circumstances are. Where does that come from? How do you guys fight through
Comes from OTAs, comes from camp, comes from practice, comes from Coach Kyle and the way that we practice, the style and how hard we practice, and just never quitting. All about the finish. We still getting hunted by the Super Bowl, but 2019. Last what was that? 6 minutes, lost the game. So Coach Kyle put a big emphasis on finishing.
Jimmy, they've struggled on special teams, the Packers, all year. Was that a discussion with you guys that you could make some plays against them in that area?
We struggled too, but that's where the area we knew where we had to win the game at. We knew how the weather was going to be, even though it was great football weather. I tell her, but we knew it was going to be hard for either team to score points. So, say that again. I feel like we under pressure every week. If we don't win, people call us trash. And if we do win, we didn't win the style, the way that y'all wanted us to win. So at the end of the day, we can't please everybody. A win is a win.
Jimmy, was it Jordan Willis who knocked down the hand that allowed you to come through that gap to block
Yes, that's why I shouted out Jordan Willis because he had a phenomenal day on special teams.
So he sort of chopped
I don't know if he did that. That might be illegal now. But he did his job. He
got rid of it.
Yeah, he got great penetration. All right, thank you. Arik.
I didn't know where it was at until I heard it. But I just want to give some shout outs to HT and what he's dialed up for us this week. We came out with some good energy, and we knew we had to step up on special teams. We had made some big plays today. Jimmie getting in that C gap and really causing a big play right before the half. And for us just to come out here and do what we did, we're just really excited. So.
How was that preparation?
Well, I heard the block, and then I think you guys probably saw all of us look for it. We were struggling. It was pretty with the snow and the dark. We couldn't see it, but then I heard it bounce to my left, and then I just turned around and I wasn't going to jump on it. I just want to score, so wanted to help the team any way I can. So that was fun.
They've struggled on special teams all year. Was that something that y'all saw you take advantage of?
I think every team in the league has a great special teams unit in my opinion, because you got different guys you got to key up and match up, and for us we knew they had their strengths and their weaknesses, but for me, like I said, HT just did a great job dialing everything up for us, and that's a Niners win for us.
I think this is the start of the season that you want to be a Pro Bowl special teams. So what does that mean to you to be able to show up like that and make a play that's deserving of that?
Just give all the glory to God. I'm very thankful for this opportunity. It's a blessing to me. Like I said, at the end of the day, we just want to win games, and we're just we're one step closer, and so we just got to continue to make the run. So.
Did you have any doubt about whether you were going to try to scoop and score or just fall on it?
I don't know. I was going to pick it up regardless, yeah. I think in those situations we needed a big play like that. But I think everybody around me was telling me to pick it up too, so I was just excited just to do what I did. So. They have the ball for me, but for me, I think I blacked out. Honestly, I think it was just one of those moments where you just don't know what's going on, but you're just very excited. And for me, I was just very thankful. Give all the praise to God for that one.
Last one?
How's that? He's been really impressed with how everybody has been coming back from injury. You're one of them. What has the move been like in the rehab sessions? The guys that should really be playing today like
He came up with a big play like that. I think it's just a testament to how resilient we are. We know this is a big stretch down the stretch, I guess. We just got to make some big plays, continue to play our football, and we got to swarm to the ball and do what we can. So we're just very thankful, and just got to continue to keep working, get back to the drawing board, and do our best.
Thanks, Talanoa.
Will you give half the ball to Jordan Willis? Will you give half the ball?
He can have it if he wants. He deserves that one for sure. So thank you guys. Appreciate you guys.
I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty upset. I kind of, everybody was going around saying we're good, and I kind of, had to really just try and light a fire under everybody and let them know like they're not better than us. Like we needed to buckle down and really and dial in. They are a great offense, but I know we're a great defense too. So I thought that was unacceptable for sure. Yeah, I had to kind of, Yeah, well, I won't say all that, but I for sure there was some yelling going on the side.
Following up on that, how proud are you of their team?
Oh, I mean, extremely. Kidding. I mean, we come into Lambeau against the number one seed in the NFC, snowing, MVP quarterback, one of the best receivers playing the game, high-powered offense, and we hold them to 10 points. Like that's incredible. Especially just the way it started. That's really it's one of those things that we'll remember forever for sure. I don't think everybody kind of knows the gravity of it now, but it's something we'll look back on for sure. I think it comes from, it starts with, first of all, you gotta put the right guys in the building. Guys who love football. It doesn't matter. We were on a 4-game losing streak early on in the season, but I think everybody kind of knew like we had too much talent to really stay like that. And guys love what they do so much. Like we were all going to find a way to kind of dig ourselves out of that. And like I said, we're too talented, and I think it was only a matter of time before things started clicking. And we've been in some really tough games, and I think we're not standing here with a win if we didn't go through what we did in LA against the Rams to start. I think going through that kind of win and then taking us into Dallas, winning that game, and obviously here, I mean, it's all kind of just storybook. Yeah, I mean, so.
What does it take to develop that clutch in the late game?
I don't know if there's anything to really say. I would attribute it to our preparation. Honestly, I think we have some of the best coaches in terms of D'Amico being one of the smartest minds I've been around. Obviously, I deal with him day to day, and I've obviously Kyle and all them on the other side being the best at what they do. They make sure that they prepare the perfect game plan every week, and we go out and prepare every single day in practice for any situation that we see out here. And I think that's why it doesn't matter where we're at in the game. We've seen, we saw everything, on tape and in reps. So it was just a matter of execution.
When you said, like, after the touchdown, kind of saying, when did that, it sounded like that may even upset you.
Well,
We need more than one way.
Well, no, it's not. I don't even think it's about that. Honestly, I think you do got to hold your composure, right? Like some team like this. That's a very outstanding offense. Like we knew that they were going to get theirs, and they went out. They did a great job on the first drive and put points on the board. And we know it's a long game too, so you got to keep your composure. But at the same time, you just need different type. You just need different people on the sideline giving you different, And I'm the guy to be like, no, like we got to be better, and just the sense of urgency.
Jimmie said that D'Amico Ryan was just guys that things really well, and that sort of confusing. Did you sense that was happening?
Well, yeah, I think that was we for sure wanted to show them different looks, just like we kind of did last week with Dak, and I guess the only way you really know if that's what worked, you have to ask Aaron. But I think some of those calls late in the game were clutch.
Eric said the way you guys are winning games, the efforts you've gone through, it's almost a little bit more rewarding than 2019.
People like to talk about 19 a lot. I don't really like to, compare because they're both very different. I mean, shoot, we were the number 1 seed, and everything ran through SF back then, and now we're the 6th seed, and we got to go on the road and win these tough games, and so they're completely different. But there is a point to be said about it. It is very rewarding when you're the underdog and you come in and you take it from somebody.
What do you mean with Arik Armstead's runs there for the last few years and some of the other
Incredible, and not a surprise at all. I think he's been outstanding for us all season long, and is just so unselfish, and one of the leaders of our team. That's why he wears the C on his chest, and I'm not surprised at all. I think it was just a matter of time before he really started to, he was already balling, I feel like, but I guess people are kind of just starting to notice now.
He said no one, to be effective, no one really appreciates the gravity of what's been happening. Are you talking about the injury situation and guys kind of playing through a lot to be out there?
Yeah, I mean, that's part of it, but I just feel like when you're in the moment, it's kind of hard to really just rest on your laurels and be like, wow, like we did that. Like, we're already on to the next. Like we're ready to watch the game tomorrow to see like who we have next. And, it's just football though. You don't have time to relax until it's all over, And so that's kind of what I mean is like, this will be something that we look back on after it's all said and done.
Frank, how long was this game?
On my couch.
Do you have a notepad in hand? Or how do you do it?
I wouldn't say a notepad. I'll just watch the game and we'll see. Whoever wins, then I'll start watching tape on that team. Alcohol is terrible for your sleep, so don't do that. All right. Thank you.
We talked a lot about your guys' grit and resilience and fight. Did this require the most grit and resilience and fight of any game this year?
Probably so, just considering the conditions, what we're up against, on the road, playing against, probably the hottest team in the league. Definitely took a lot of grit and relentlessness to get this dub.
How vastly different is this playoff run than 2 years ago when you guys were kind of steamrolling your way through and run three elimination games?
Yeah, it's completely different. I was talking to some of my teammates about how kind of easy that year was. It's just, we just kind of ran through people and got to the Super Bowl. But this is a different road, a lot of adversity. But I think it's making it even more special that, the seed we got and, have to be on the road for these games and, finding ways to win on the road. It's definitely been super special to be a part of.
What do you guys focus on to not let that adversity?
What'd you say?
What do you guys focus on to not let that adversity?
We just keep playing. You know, we're a confident bunch in our abilities. I think we have a really talented team, and you know, I feel like, especially playoff football, is kind of tailor-made for our styles and what we want to do as far as running the ball and playing great defense. So we feel like we can win any game, and you know, we're going to play hard until you know zero's on the clock and see what happens. Just been going. You know, I don't want to go home. I tell my D-line, you know, in our night meetings before the game, we have a special group, and I want to keep making memories with them, and just don't want to go home. I want to keep this going as long as we can, and you know that they're depending on me to make plays.
Jimmie said that you guys confused Aaron Rodgers out there. I don't know how many defensive backs you have that are 30 and older, but do you think sort of the veteran nature of that group allows them to do some more things, a little more personal?
Yeah, you know, KK and Kwaski and Jimmie been playing, you know, for like 6 years now together, so a lot of continuity there, and Miko did a great job dialing up, and we executed, you know, down the stretch. It's just keep playing. You know, they got a good drive on us, and you know, we didn't blink. You know, we knew that we were going to have to go out there and get stops, you know, to win this game, and it was going to be on us defensively, and we just didn't blink. We just kept playing, and after that first drive, we settled in and started playing good defense. I think that, you know, we're battle tested. I think we've been through so much, so we don't really get fazed by much, which other teams, you know, who have an easier road, you know, can't withstand that. So I definitely think that's a testament to our culture, our team, and what we've been able to do.
How cold was it, and how would you describe this playing through those conditions?
What'd you say?
How cold was it? Like, how would you describe the cold in
I was fine, really. Wore my thermal pants and my thermal shirt, and you know, put some gloves on, and I was good. I wasn't really affected by it. You know, the field grass wasn't that great in terms of like your traction and stuff. So that was probably the only thing I was dealing with. But in terms of the weather, after we won, I didn't want to leave the field. I was trying to stay out there.
Is this year more special just because more people are getting balls?
I think, yeah, it's amazing to see, and it shows really, you know, how big of a team effort it is, and guys are having career years and stepping up in times when we need them most, and you know, that's the makeup of, you know, winning football and championship teams.
All right, after you made those adjustments, and you personally made the sacks, can you describe what those like and how you felt?
It was an amazing experience. You know, so much respect for A-Rod. And you know, he's a future Hall of Famer, and you know, one of the best to do it. And any chance you can get a sack on him, and you know, a game like that in a big moment, it's definitely a great feeling. You know, just making my family proud. A lot of people cheering for me, and you know, to prove them right, and you know, make my family proud is a great feeling.
I don't see their body language or anything. Did you see them sag or kind of show any frustration?
No, not really. I think they were, you know, feeling pretty. I guess they're feeling pretty comfortable with what it seemed. It was just, you know, kind of one of those games. I didn't see really a letdown on their part. You know, they kept playing, kept fighting, and going as hard as they could. I saw you got hurt on special teams. I don't remember what quarter it was. I don't know. Yeah, AJ Dillon, respect. He's a great player. You know, you definitely don't want to see players get hurt. But yeah, that definitely could have changed things. Injuries are a part of football.
Thanks, Eric.
Is that Robbie right here?
Nick, how's it feel?
Great.
Can you describe what today's going to be?
It's been a lot of fun, long day. Things went our way there at the end, and back to the NFC Championship.
You talked about Arik before, but just watching him perform in these moments with some big plays when you how happy are you for him? How much has everything he's done sort of paid off?
Yeah, I mean, Eric's one of the best players in the league, and he's starting to show it here in the playoffs. 2 of the most crucial sacks he could have. But he's a really hard worker, and he's been putting in this work his whole career. He's done a ton for this organization, and they'll always be thankful for him, for sure.
He also said that it was kind of more special the way he doesn't win games this year as opposed to 2019. It makes him almost feel bigger.
Just the way we're winning, he said? Yeah, I mean, the way this year's gone has made this whole journey really special, and I'm just glad it's still going.
It seemed like this was a good measuring stick for your defensive line, considering what happened in week 3 against them to now. Just how much has that whole unit improved based on what we saw today?
Yeah, I mean, we're a completely different team. We've learned a lot. As a D-line, we've had good games, we've had bad games, we've been chipped every play, we've been let free, and I'm surprised we didn't get more chips tonight, but we'll take it. I was in Ohio for a while, but I'm just going to walk outside for 2 seconds into the bus, so I'll be all right.
Jimmie talked about a calmness on this team that you guys had today and that you've had the last few weeks. Where does that calmness come from?
Who said that? Honestly, I'm impressed with his demeanor, just as a leader. A lot of people give him crap for whatever, but he's as cool and collected as a quarterback as I've ever had, and he's a perfect guy to lead us to where we need to go. I love Jordan. He's an interesting dude. Not many people really understand who he is. It takes a little extra to get to know him. He's quiet, but I love him, and he's a really good player, and he's showing it out there. I honestly wasn't worried about the concussion. My back was a little sore. That's what I was worried about, but it all got better by game time.
Thank you, Nick. We got Fred here for you guys.
Make sure you subscribe.